Excellent question. I like the frozen coffee drinks that are nice and frothy and have either chocolate and or caramel drizzled all over it with whipped cream.
That's my friend Liza Oliver. Today, just getting up, going through my phones, looking at my Walmart order, just doing different stuff, and I got a notification on my email to follow Liza Oliver. And I'm not really putting together that, I'm not following her already because I thought I was following her, but then I had realized once I clicked on it and it took me to her page and I began to go to her TikTok page and I realized I was on my new page, so that's why I wasn't following her. So I got to reminiscing and just looking at those 3 videos because she just started this account, these videos from 2023. And I began to think about my friend, y'all. When I tell y'all, it's so easy for us to take each other for granted, but life ain't promised tomorrow. And I tell y'all, Miss Liza Oliver was one of the sweetest, quirkiest, positive, God-fearing. She never played airs. She never tried to condemn. She never tried to pretend like she had it all together or none of that. But compared to me, she had it all together in my eyes. I remember when I first moved in this location, this building, she came and knocked on the door and left treats for the kids. I can't remember what the holiday was. I want to say it was Halloween. And she left treats. She lived upstairs from me. I didn't know her. I didn't know nobody. But from that day on, I began to befriend her. And I did her hair a couple of times, right? She helped me get through my first marriage separation, the problems, ups and downs. She gave me the strength. She prayed for me. She took me to the grocery store. She picked me up. Even when I relocated out where I'm at now, I went out there a couple of times to take care of business. And I ended up doing a couple clients' hair. And I would stay with her. She was that ride or die, for real. When my daughter passed away, she was here with me as far as not location-wise because I moved 2.5 hours away. But she was here for me anytime I needed to talk to her or if I needed something. She had my back. She was that person. She would tell me about some things she was going through with some guy that was using her. She didn't say those words, but at the end of the day, that's what it really was. She was the person that anybody can go to listen to their problems. Then she will actually help you come up with a solution and make you feel better about it, even if you didn't get out of it, even if you didn't really follow all her advice. You knew she was right, and eventually it did help you, even if you didn't do it right then and there. But I know she helped me, y'all. And I took her for granted. She would even play the games with me during the COVID, and we was all playing pool tabs. I don't know if y'all remember that. They still doing them too on Facebook and stuff like that. But she would play them with me. She had planned on coming down here to see me, and I had decided to text her one day, right? I said, I'm gonna text Liza. I ain't heard from her in a minute. And I was just texting her. I wasn't asked nothing for nothing in particular. And she didn't say nothing back, so I gave her a day. Usually within the next 24 hours, no more than 48, she gonna respond. But she did not respond. So something told me to go to her Facebook page. I'm like, maybe she think I'm finna ask her for something. And I'm like, let me see when the last time she posted anything, right? So I'm looking, scrolling. I ain't really seen nothing suspicious. No, she wasn't really active like that, but she was active enough. She was the type of person that be active on Facebook. At least out of maybe a week or two, you're going to see her 1 or 2 times. And now seeing somebody post it, rest in peace. Oh, my God. My whole heart dropped, y'all. Do you hear me? So I kept on scrolling and going to them people page and stuff like that and checking on, because I don't know nobody in her family. When I lived out there and she was my upstairs neighbor, I remember going, I think for the 4th of July, riding out to Peoria with her to her auntie's house to celebrate, and eat and everything like that. But as far as having any numbers and knowing them personally, it was just her. She lost her mom when she was a baby or a young girl, something like that. I believe she was a young girl, probably under 10 or 12 or something like that, if I got the story right. And she was from Chicago too, but she relocated to Bloomington for college. She worked at State Farm. She was doing well for herself. She didn't have no kids. She was never married. She had some cats. And she went to church faithfully. And if I invite her to something, she be there. She helped me out with my dance group when I had a show one time. She was that friend, you hear me? Funny. And she was quirky. And y'all could tell by the way her voice sounded in that little video. I didn't plan on doing this video. This just popped up, like I said, on my notification on my phone and my email from TikTok telling me to follow her because it might be somebody I know because they in my contacts. That's how they put it. How the hell y'all know what my contacts? But anyway, that's another video. This is about lies. This is about not taking your friends and your good people. I don't care how close you may be. If somebody is good to you and y'all have rapport and they have shown themselves to be a good person, regardless of how close you are, because good friends don't have to talk every day. We all can think of that one or two good friends right now that we know got our back. Been knowing them 10 years, 5 years, 30 years. We know we don't have to talk every day. We don't take it personal that, oh, now you calling me because something going on. That's what life do, you know? Anyway, I just want to share this story with y'all, and I don't want y'all to do what I did. At the end of the day, that's the moral of the story. Do not do what I did, and a lot of other people do. We take each other for granted. We think that I never would have thought this girl was going to pass away. She had a heart attack and did not recover. And I found this out just by being on Facebook, following the trail, you know. And there was some guy on there trying to take funds for her funeral, and there was a little stuff going on with that. I don't know what that was about. And I seen different people saying stuff like I'm saying, how they miss her, and she would be there to tell them what to do or give them some good advice. Her loss was, man. But I figured, you know, out of everything, she was always there for people, and going through that shit with that man, the way she described that man, like she couldn't tell him no. He would take her car. She'd give him money. He was somebody who took advantage of her, and then being there for people like me and her nieces or good friends that she met in church and college and stuff like that. Because she didn't really have no family in Bloomington either at all. I just knew that when I decided, if I ever decided to go back, even to visit or relocate, I would have her. That's one thing that made me feel comfortable about going back, if I ever wanted to go back. And whenever I visit, she was going to always pick me up from the Amtrak, or she was going to meet me for lunch. And now she's not here no more. I took her for granted. I am so sorry, Liza. And I didn't realize I was taking you for granted at the time. I didn't realize it after you passed away. Please forgive me and rest in power. You did a good job, and I know the Creator, Heaven and Earth, is pleased with you.